Okay, so today we're going to be learning about budgeting. So make sure you're paying attention.
So, why should we learn how to budget? Firstly, the main purpose of budgeting is to figure out the state of your financial situation, how much you save, spend, invest, etc. This doesn't just include your own financial situation, but also in business. For example, planning a business trip. Like Start Team, every time they plan a business trip, they always consider their budget. Secondly, budgeting will help you predict how much you will earn within a certain time. Now, this does take a lot of math. Simple math, I must specify, so try to keep up. For example, let's say in 6 months, you'll go on a vacation that requires a budget of $5,000. Given that you earn $15 an hour and you work 5 hours every day, that equals to $2,250 a month. So just multiply that by 6 and you'll have $13,500. Now subtract that by $5,000 and you'll have $8,500 left after your vacation. There's still more to this. Considering that you're paying for electricity bills, that's minus $100, phone bills, that's minus $50, car bills, that's minus $50, grocery, that's minus $100, and extra needs, that's minus $50. So instead of $8,500 left after your vacation, you'll have $8,150. It's still a lot of money, just not considering the other personal bills that differs from person to person, such as medical bills and student loans. Also, the 50-30-20 budgeting method will come in handy when figuring out how much you need to save for something. The 50 means 50% of your savings is spent on needs, 30% is saved, and 20% is spent on wants. Once you have figured out how much money is in each percentage, you are set to start your budgeting plan. While this is an efficient method, it only works if you are working and or consistently earning a good amount of money. In conclusion, budgeting is very important and will help you avoid financial crisis.
Okay, so these are the types of budgeting. Number one, can you guys hear me? Okay, so number one is the 50-30-20 budget, like at the show introduced. The idea of this method is to break down your expenses into 3 categories: necessary expenses, recreational expenses, which is the 30%, and then savings and debt payment, which is the 20%. This is a great option for newbie budgeters because it doesn't require meticulous tracking of all of your expenses. You can succeed with this method as long as you know what counts as a want versus a need and put enough money towards savings and debt. Pay yourself first budget. Unlike the 50-30-20 method, this method mostly focuses on saving and debt repayment. Simply put, you set aside a specific amount every time you get paid for savings and debt payments, then spend the rest of your money with whatever. By doing this, you can personalize your savings and debt repayment goals and make do with whatever is left over. Number 3 is the no budget. As the name suggests, this method focuses on not spending money that you don't have. While the no budget sounds easier than the other methods listed, it's not always easy to tell yourself no. This method is best if you practice spending discipline in the past and are confident that you continue with that streak.
Okay, so first of all, you want to make long-term goals and short-term goals that are achievable and not far-fetched, because the goals help you track how good you're doing, and if you set too far-fetched goals and you don't complete it, you might underestimate that you're doing bad while your plan actually is doing good for you. And then second of all, you want to calculate your total income coming in and how much you will spend in a month. Like say Bob has earns $1,000 a week, and he has to pay $200 total in bills, $300 on groceries, and $100 on liabilities. He has $400 a month left, $400 a week left, and basically you need to calculate all your money coming in and take all of that into mind. And then third of all, you want to separate your needs and wants so you can save some more money. And because needs, like if you're going to a grocery store to get some food, that's a need. That's very important. But if you're going to like the mall, like to go shopping for clothes or like getting video games, those are wants and those are not important, and they can cost more money in total than you would spend on groceries. And fourth of all, you want to design and adjust your budgeting plan to fit your lifestyle and income. If you're like low class, you might want to go with the no budget, as Hannah explained, or you might want to go with the 50-30-20 budget plan. You need to go see how you live and how much income you have left to make sure you have enough money to live your regular lifestyle. And fifth of all, you want to put your plan to action so you can get the benefits, and you want to make sure you have a discipline and stick with your plan so you don't suddenly become bankrupt.
So pop quiz, the first question is, why is budgeting important? So from before, Kaden said to not overspend. Laura said, so you don't waste money. Caitlin said, because to not overspend money. Erin said, it helps you predict how much you will earn in a certain amount of time. Samantha said, figure out the state of your financial situation and it can help you predict how much money you will earn in a specific time. Because it helps us figure out the state of our financial situation and it helps you predict how much you'll earn in a certain amount of time. Okay, second question. Name the 3 types of budgeting. So the 3 types of budgeting is 50-30-20, pay yourself first, and the no methods. So the last question is, why is it important to set reasonable goals? Yeah, exactly. So that you know exactly why you need to achieve something and access a motivation to fix your mistakes. So